Good morning, one and all. I am Sujata Dowri, working as Assistant Professor in SGM College, Karad. In today's lecture, we have for BSc third year, the first topic is univariate continuous probability distributions. In this topic, we have 8 distributions. Out of these 8 distributions, the fourth distribution is Weibull distribution. This is my second lecture of Weibull distribution. So let me start the lecture. In this lecture we will see some properties of Weibull distributions or some problems related to Weibull distribution. So first problem is this. See, x follows Weibull distribution with parameter alpha and beta. Then x follows exponential distribution with parameter 1 divided by alpha if beta is equal to 1. That is, if I know the PDF of Weibull distribution, I can put the value of beta as 1. If I put the value of beta as 1, then we get the distribution of exponential with parameter 1 upon alpha. Okay, so let me show you how it works. See, if what we know? We know that x follows Weibull with alpha comma beta. So let x follows Weibull with alpha comma beta. Therefore, PDF of x is fx is equal to beta divided by alpha raised to beta. Then x raised to beta minus 1, e raised to power minus x divided by alpha raised to beta, x greater than 0, alpha comma beta greater than 0, 0 otherwise. So this is my Weibull distribution with parameter alpha comma beta. Okay. Now let me put beta is equal to 1 over here. Simply I can put beta is equal to 1. I cannot have any value of alpha. So what remains with us? So fx is equal to, now we have beta divided by, since beta is 1, it is 1 divided by alpha raised to 1. So that means it is 1 upon alpha. Okay. So 1 upon alpha, then x. See, x raised to power, since beta is 1, 1 minus 1 it is 0. So x raised to 0, that means it is 1. Okay, so x vanishes, the term of x vanishes. Now e raised to power minus x divided by alpha and beta is equal to 1. So I have the term only as e raised to minus x divided by alpha and the range of x is x greater than 0. Okay, and alpha greater than 0. So the distribution of x over here is it exponential distribution? Yes, it is exponential distribution with parameter 1 upon alpha. With parameter 1 upon alpha. Okay, so we show the result as if x follows Weibull alpha comma beta, and if we put beta is equal to 1, then we get the distribution of x as exponential with parameter 1 divided by alpha. Okay, now let me have the next result. If x follows Weibull alpha comma beta, then find the distribution of x raised to beta. Now I need to find the distribution of x raised to beta. Okay, so in this problem, see, actually I know what is given to me. Given is x follows Weibull with alpha comma beta. Then I need to find the distribution of x raised to beta. Okay, this can be found by using again your previous knowledge, that is by using BSc second year transformation topic. Okay, in the transformation topic, what you see, you are studied that there are 3 methods of finding this distribution, and out of these 3 methods over here we are using the first method, that is transformation method, because the given function, that is x raised to beta, the function is it is monotonic function. Okay, if it is non-monotonic, then I shift to second method, distribution function method. But since x raised to beta is a monotonic function, I use the transformation method. Okay, so first of all, what we know? We know that x follows Weibull alpha comma beta. Therefore, PDF of x is, I will write the PDF of x as fx is equal to alpha beta, or it is beta divided by alpha raised to beta. Sorry, beta divided by alpha raised to beta, then x raised to beta minus 1, e raised to power x divided by alpha raised to beta for the range of x greater than 0, alpha comma beta greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. So this is the PDF of Weibull distribution with parameter alpha comma beta. Now I need to find the distribution of x raised to beta. So that means I have y is equal to x raised to beta. Okay, now the first step, of finding this distribution is I need to find x in terms of y. So simply x is equal to y raised to 1 upon beta. Okay, so that is x in terms of y. Now I need to find dx by dy, and dx by dy over here is, what is the value for dx by dy? Over here dx by dy is, what is the value of dx by dy? It is 1 upon beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Okay, so 1 upon beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Again I need modulus of dx by dy, that is the positive part of this equation, 1 upon beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Okay, so this is my first step, this is my second step. Third step is range. Since the range of x is greater than 0, what is the range of y? So if I put the value of x as 0 over here, okay, so what is the value of y? Y is again 0. Okay, and if I put the value of x as infinity, what is the value of y? It is infinity. So that means the range of y is again greater than 0 only. Okay, it remains as it is. Now the last step, that is I need to write the distribution of y. So that is PDF of y. So what is PDF of y over here? PDF of y is fx in terms of y into modulus of dx by dy. The formula for this is, okay. So what is fx in terms of y? I need to write the value of x in terms of y in my fx, that is over here, and remaining terms are as it is. So x is there, so I need to write x as y raised to 1 upon beta. Okay, so see what we have, beta divided by alpha raised to beta, beta divided by alpha raised to beta. Then I have x as y raised to 1 upon beta. So y raised to 1 upon beta raised to power this beta minus 1 into e raised to minus x. X is y raised to 1 upon beta. So y raised to 1 upon beta divided by alpha raised to power beta into, I have this term, that is 1 upon beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Okay, I simply put over here x as y raised to 1 upon beta. Okay, fine. So what is the answer? See, so f of y, now we simplify f of y as, see, beta alpha raised to beta as it is, beta divided by alpha raised to beta. Then y raised to, I simplify the term as 1 upon beta into beta, that means it is 1, and minus 1 upon beta, so it comes as 1 minus 1 upon beta. Okay, after simplification, and e raised to minus c, y raised to power 1 upon beta raised to beta, that means it is 1, and alpha raised to beta is there. Okay, so that means y divided by alpha raised to beta. Okay, and 1 upon beta is there. So 1 upon beta and beta get cancelled, this beta and this beta get cancelled, so I have this as 1. Okay, and again the term is y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Okay, so see the power of y raised to beta, y raised to 1 minus 1, it get cancelled. Again minus 1 upon beta, 1 upon beta, it again gets cancelled. Okay, so what remains with us? That is 1 divided by alpha raised to beta e raised to power minus y divided by alpha raised to beta. Over here your y is strictly greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, so can you tell me the distribution of this? Yes, can you tell me the distribution of this? Or this is the distribution of which distribution y follows? So see, over here y follows exponential distribution with parameter 1 divided by alpha raised to beta, isn't it? See, suppose I put 1 divided by alpha raised to beta as theta, then what do we get? Theta e raised to minus y theta, your theta y, isn't it? So that means it is again exponential distribution, only the difference is parameter, and parameter over here is 1 divided by alpha raised to beta. That is my second problem. Okay, now let me have the third problem. Over here the third problem is, I need to find, suppose I have again x follows Weibull distribution with alpha comma beta, then obtain the distribution of x divided by alpha raised to beta. I need to find the distribution of this, that is x divided by alpha raised to beta. Now what is given to me again? X follows Weibull alpha comma beta. Therefore PDF of x is fx. So fx is equal to beta alpha raised to beta x raised to power beta minus 1 e raised to power minus x divided by alpha raised to beta, and x is greater than 0, x is greater than 0, alpha comma beta greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. So this is the PDF of Weibull distribution with parameter alpha beta, which is known to me. Okay, now I need to find the distribution of this. So let me consider this as y. So y is equal to x divided by alpha raised to beta. Now first step, just like in above example, we use a transformation method only. Okay, so the first step is, what is the first step? I can find x in terms of y. So how I find? C. So I have y raised to 1 upon beta is equal to x divided by alpha, and hence simply x is equal to alpha y raised to 1 upon beta. Okay, fine. Now the next step is dx by dy. So what is dx by dy over here? C, alpha. This is constant term. And what is the derivative of y raised to 1 upon beta? So y raised to 1 upon beta is again 1 upon beta, y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. So we get also modulus of dx by dy is alpha divided by beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Isn't it? Okay, fine. Now the next step. Since x is greater than 0, what is y over here? If x is greater than 0, if I put the value of x as 0, it gives me answer, that is it is 0. And if I put x as infinity, it is the answer is infinity. So again strictly y is greater than 0. Now PDF of y is f of y. This is equal to, again we put the value of x as this alpha y raised to 1 upon beta over here. So what we get? C, beta divided by alpha raised to beta. This is as it is. Then x means alpha y raised to 1 upon beta raised to power beta minus 1. Then e raised to power minus x. No, instead of x we have alpha y raised to 1 upon beta divided by alpha raised to power beta. Okay. So this is the term which we had. Sorry, into dx by dy is there. So alpha divided by beta y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. So let me simplify it. So what is the simplification of this? So we have f of y as, again see, beta get cancelled, and this alpha, and we have alpha raised to beta. So we get 1 divided by alpha raised to beta minus 1. Okay, since over here the raised to power 1 is there. So alpha raised to beta minus 1. Okay, then what we have? See, over here again alpha raised to beta minus 1 is there. Okay, this term. Then y raised to, what we get? Y raised to 1 upon beta means 1, and minus 1 upon beta. So 1 minus 1 upon beta is there. Okay. Then e raised to power. Alpha get cancelled, and y raised to 1 upon beta raised to beta. That means it comes as only y. So e raised to minus y simply. Okay. And alpha beta we are evaluated over here only, and we have remaining term as y raised to 1 upon beta minus 1. Okay. So what is now the simplification? See, this term get cancelled. Again y raised to 1 minus 1, it get cancelled. Minus 1 upon beta plus 1 upon beta, it get cancelled. Then we have only the term with us is e raised to minus y. Okay, so e raised to minus y greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. Getting the concept? Okay, so can you tell me the distribution, or what is the distribution of y over here? Here the distribution of y is exponential, or it is standard exponential, that is theta is equal to 1. Exponential with 1. Getting the concept? That is, if x follows Weibull alpha comma beta, then x divided by alpha raised to beta, this follows exponential distribution with parameter 1 or it is also standard exponential distribution. Okay, so this is the third problem. Now the fourth problem is if x follows exponential with 1. So let me write the problem over here first. X follows exponential with 1, then obtain the distribution of x raised to 1 upon beta. I need to obtain the distribution of this. So the PDF of x is fx is equal to, can you tell me the PDF of exponential with 1? That is, we put the theta is equal to 1 in exponential distribution. So what is the distribution, what is the PDF of the exponential with theta? Exponential with theta, it is theta e raised to power minus theta x, isn't it? So theta e raised to minus theta x, if I put theta is equal to 1, we get e raised to minus x simply. So e raised to minus x, x greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, so this is given to me. Now I need to find the distribution of this. So let me consider y is equal to x raised to 1 upon beta. So x in terms of y is x is equal to y raised to beta. We are using the same method, transformation method. Okay, so what is dx by dy now? Dx by dy is again c. Since over here I have the term as beta, we get beta y raised to beta minus 1 simply. Okay, so again the range of x is greater than 0, then what is the range of y? See, if I put the range of x as 0, it is 0, and if I put the range of x as infinity, it gives me the answer is infinity. So y is greater than 0. Now the last step, that is PDF of y is. So what is PDF of y? Just like in previous example, we put the value of x, that is y raised to beta over here. Okay, that is x is y raised to beta simply. So what we get, e raised to power minus y raised to beta, then y greater than 0. Okay, so can you tell me the distribution, or what is the distribution of this? Again, sorry, I have one more term is there, that is this beta y raised to beta minus 1. Sorry, beta y raised to beta minus 1. So I can write this as beta y raised to beta minus 1 e raised to power minus y beta y greater than 0. So can you tell me now the distribution of y, or do you understand the distribution of y? It is Weibull distribution with parameter 1 comma beta, that is alpha is absent over here, isn't it? So if we put alpha is equal to 1 there, then we get this PDF. Fine. So y follows Weibull distribution with parameter 1 comma beta. Okay, so what is the result now? If x follows exponential with 1, then x raised to 1 upon beta follows Weibull distribution with parameter 1 comma beta. Okay, so that is the fourth problem. And the last problem of this topic, we have the last problem. Okay, so the last problem, that is if x follows Weibull alpha comma beta, then if we put alpha is equal to 1 upon alpha and beta is equal to 1, then what is the distribution of x? Then what is the distribution of x? So let me write it. Okay, so what is given to me? X follows Weibull with alpha comma beta. That means we know the PDF of Weibull distribution. So write down. So PDF of x is fx is equal to, so fx is equal to beta divided by alpha raised to beta x raised to beta minus 1 e raised to power minus x divided by alpha raised to beta x greater than 0 alpha comma beta greater than 0 is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, so this is Weibull distribution, PDF of Weibull distribution. Now let me put alpha is equal to 1 upon alpha and beta is equal to 1. So what we get over here, let me check. So fx is equal to, now alpha is equal to 1 upon alpha and beta is equal to 1. So this term get cancelled, this term get cancelled. And since alpha can be written as 1 upon alpha, it gives me alpha. Okay, then x raised to beta minus 1. 1 minus 1, that means 0, hence the term of x is get cancelled, and e raised to power minus c x divided by alpha, it gives me x alpha. Okay, raised to beta since it is 1, it gives me no answer. Okay, so that means x greater than 0, alpha greater than 0. So what is the distribution over here? This is again, which is the PDF of exponential distribution with parameter alpha, which is the PDF of exponential distribution with parameter alpha. Again, since if we put if in gamma distribution, if we put the second parameter as 1, then we get, this is again gamma distribution. Okay, so this is exponential distribution with parameter alpha or gamma distribution with parameter 1 upon alpha comma 1, 1 upon alpha comma 1. Okay, so this is gamma distribution with parameter 1 upon alpha comma 1. So which is the last problem of Weibull distribution and which finishes my Weibull distribution. With this I will have in my all the lectures, I will have the 4 distributions completed, and I will also completed the Weibull distribution. Thank you.